Hey guys, today we're going to talk about in this channel how do you turn your clutters into cash. So most of the time, like you probably wonder, like you have so many stuff in your home, right? So you accumulated, you are a hoarder, you basically accumulate a lot of stuff in the when it's on sale. Like you couldn't control your impulse buys, right? You just go, and now the online buys, you just go click, and one click you buy everything. And then you have at the end of the year, like you see like so much of stuff in your home, and it's sometimes it actually makes your home so cluttered, like you don't realize it, but your progress, or you want to do something, something better, and there's so many things hindering your way, or you're not getting a clear thought because of that. You don't even realize it. So, but just look at your home and see if you have that
Right.
issues, right? Most of us have it. Like 95% of them, we have that issue. Like we have a lot of stuff than what we need, and if you don't use it for 2 years or 1 year, that's not, you don't need it, right?
And
So
I remember you mentioned that in one of our previous episodes too.
right, yeah,
Absolutely. Good
exactly.
reminder.
I think we are going to put a video here. That previous episode we have a decluttering video, right?
Yeah.
That you should watch first, because we were talking about how do you declutter that home. Like that's an entire home we were talking about, right?
Right.
There's so many stuff, and then you need to categorize them, and just make sure, selling category, donating category, and keeping category, and all those things, recycling categories. So all these things we talked about already, and it's up there. And but today we are going to focus on the one that, like, you are planning to sell, right? You categorize a lot of items that you're not using it. It's still in the box. It's not even open. Some of them it's brand new, and and so that's the one we are going to talk about today. And why do you want, like, think about, like, you have probably $10,000 you can make out of your home just selling stuff, right? uh, so
Yeah.
you could use that $10,000, invest on dividend stocks. Think about
Yeah.
that, and there's no fee for that. You can invest on the $10,000 could become $20,000 in 2 years or 1 year, right? You could use it
Right.
for something useful stuff. So that's exactly our intention on this video. So the like just to make your life more successful, and better, just applying these principles that we talk about in this channel. And today the way that 5 different ways we are going to talk about how do you sell these things, how do you turn these clutters. It might be clutters for you, but it may be things that people are looking for. There are thousands of people around you, right? Everybody looking for something that you have it. So you may not realize that. That's what we're going to talk about. So the first one is basically, everybody knows garage sale, yard sale going on. There's a sign in the road. You probably seen it while driving, and if you don't have a garage, you could just have a yard sale. And even if you don't have a yard or garage, there is a other way. Like, there is a place always you see in your state. I don't know whether in your city is there or not, but there is a place that every weekend there will be a yard sale. There will be a flea market kind of thing,
Right.
right? So you will see a big flea market sign. It could be an indoor flea market. It could be an outdoor flea market. What do they have is they have benches, right? They have a whole lot of benches, or tables. Like you will see tables, stalls, right? So what do they do? There
Right.
will be thousands of people coming on the weekend, mainly on Saturday, Saturday and Sunday sometimes. So just get a stall there. Get a stall. It's only 10-20 bucks a day, whole day, right? So if you don't have a garage, if you don't have a yard, you could still do this in those flea market. Just take your stuff. I used to do this. I did like a few times when I was moving out. I had a lot of stuff, so I had no experience on selling and stuff, right? So I just took a stall there, $10. I took everything in, loaded everything in my car and put it in that stall. I was there like 6 o'clock. There were, flock of people. Like they were just coming, and picking up,
Yeah.
and they just handed me the money, right? It was good. Like at the end, I had only little bit left. I didn't sell everything, but I could sell
Yeah.
like whole lot of stuff in that, just in that 2 to 3 hours time, right? That's a beauty
Right.
of
And
it.
and and the things that you sold, if you hadn't taken that step, it would have been just in your house forever for no reason,
Right.
right? And you made those things into money. So you definitely made use of the time, made use of the stuff, and got a great return on investment right there by doing a
Exactly. Yeah.
simple thing.
Yeah, just Google for flea market in your city, flea market, your city name. Like if there is an indoor flea market, just go there, because even the rain or shine, like sometimes they say rain or shine, outdoor flea market, but you don't want to be on the rain, if it rains, right? You don't want to be outdoor. So just try an indoor flea market, try garage sale or yard sale. You should be good, and then put a sign in, like if you're doing garage sale, yard sale, make sure you put a sign and put it in the Craigslist and other websites that you're having a yard sale few days before. That way,
Yeah.
people are coming and picking it up. You have to do, maybe just spend like couple hours, few weekends, and then all your stuff is gone.
Clutter is gone. Yeah.
Right. Right. So the next thing is, if you don't want to deal with all these things, garage sale in a bulk, taking everything in a bulk, right? You could list every single item or every items in one listing as a sale, right? For sale, online, using some apps. Like you can use the apps or you can use a website, but there are apps now like called OfferUp, Let Go. We will have a site link down below. And Craigslist is the common one that everybody knows. Another thing is, like, you look for your city might have a common place right next to the police station. They have a common place that you could exchange the items, right? So it's safe for you and the buyer. Both side is safer, right? You make sure you don't like go in the nighttime or try to exchange, or don't give your home address or anything like that. So just to be safe, make sure while you're doing this transaction, just go to a common place in the daylight, and sometimes the police station have that internet exchange place, something like that, right, in your city. Just take advantage of that. But basically, you list in OfferUp, Let Go, Craigslist, and then you just take a picture with your cell phone, and then it's a 2 or 3 steps in OfferUp, right? Let Go is the same thing. And then people text you through the OfferUp. They want to know your actual phone number and everything, so you're safe there. Um,
One thing to add, Venkat, I've actually used OfferUp quite a lot,
oh,
and something something that you meant, I really want to endorse what you said. Use a common place. Every single item that I was able to sell on OfferUp, I used a common place. I never gave my address. I always said, hey, you want to meet in front of the Harry Street or in front of here and there. And you mentioned a point that I haven't heard that before. You mentioned about the police. What was that? If you can
right.
refresh, that'll be
Yeah, it's
great
just a
for us.
police station. What do they do? Like if you're living in a city, it's like a Chicago, let's say, right? Chicago police might have a network internet sale exchange, something like that. There will be a place. They actually
Yeah.
created with a video cam on
Oh,
the camera on the top, 24/7 recording,
wow.
with the lights and everything, right? There's a police nearby, and if there is somebody
So it's
trying to,
much more safer.
yes, like if you're selling a phone, right? You just go and just try to give it the phone, and people run away without giving cash. So
Right.
just be careful. And
Right. Safety first.
Right, exactly. And if you have a big items like furnitures and stuff, you don't have to give, but make sure you Google the name of the person in that, right? And they also have a ratings
Ranking.
in each one of these things. You could see the rating. If it's a 5-star, don't sell it to somebody with a 1-star, right? So you might have trouble.
Yeah.
So let's go to the third one. Third one is it's a very famous. It's a pretty easy one, and everybody start doing this, and it's actually quicker. If you want to sell quicker, you can just do this method, right? It's called Facebook Marketplace. You probably know it when you have a Facebook app in your phone. The second button in the bottom is the Facebook Marketplace. You just click on that, and then you just take a picture of your items, just post it, and it's actually people will see it on their Facebook feed. Sometime if you are in the same city, let's say you are in a Chicago area, right? So everybody else who are using Facebook in that area, they will see your post if they go to this marketplace, right? And then they just make sure your photo is good. That way, it's just it attracts for them to click on it, right? And then they will see if the price is right. They will, like, some people sell it right same day. So if you just list them everything, just take a quick snap of it, every item, just list them up and put a price tag on it, and people will just text you, IM you, right? And then you just meet in a common place. Just have a gas station, nearby gas station, just like 1 minute drive, something like that. Just meet there and then get the items, sold to sell the item to the person there, and then get the cash. Don't try to get like check or anything like that. Always go for cash.
And if you're going for a check, make sure it's a cashier's check, which is guaranteed funds.
Yeah.
And I've seen, like, is it true, when, like, if you're on Facebook Marketplace, you can join certain groups, right? Charlotte yard sale, or Huntersville this, or Richmond, Virginia, flea market or whatever. You can join certain. You can request membership for free. I mean, of course, they are all free, and the administrators or whoever will be able to give you access within a few minutes or few hours. And the one of the good things, I guess, is as long as those Facebook profiles are not fake, you can actually check their profiles, right? Mm-hmm. If someone responds to you, you can go easily, click that person's profile as long as it's not private. You can kind of get an idea. We are not saying that it's totally foolproof, but at least get a kind of an idea. It's actually better than Craigslist, because Craigslist doesn't have a profile for whoever is responding. But in that way, I guess Facebook Marketplace is much more safer. But again, if you're meeting with that person, like Venkat said, make sure that you do a bit of homework before you go and meet.
Right, exactly. That's a good point on the groups, right? Like if you put your city in Google groups, in Facebook groups, just say your city and for sale, something. There could be so many groups, right? Just join those groups, and that way there will be like thousands of people in that group. They all get to see your listing, and your friends get to see your listing. You're like, if you're in a neighborhood, like if you are in the neighborhood group, everybody get to see the listing. So you could actually sell it within your neighborhood. That's another channel you could sell. It's all through Facebook anyway. So it's a great marketplace. People actually get the free stuff from Craigslist. There's a free stuff in Craigslist. And then there is a freecycle.org. There is another free stuff recycling place. People will get they just go and get that. Like they don't want it for them. They're actually selling it, right? So this is a big business. Like people just go and get the free stuff from other people. They are giving away, and then they will sell it in turn through the Facebook Marketplace, putting like $20, $30, $40 on it.
And you said that's freecycle.com? Was that
freecycle.org?
Sorry,
freecycle.org. Yeah, it's a non-profit organization like Free Cycle. They're just cycling, and you just get an account with them, and just if you are trying to get rid of it free, like that's where you post it. Right. People will come and pick it up.
Yeah. Sometimes you just have to get rid of it so bad. I don't need money. I don't need cash. I don't need nothing. Just take this away. So those people would put those things in freecycle.org.
And the
Exactly.
Salvation Army,
Mm.
if you have a Salvation Army in your city, if you just call them up, they will come and pick it up free. Of course, they won't pay you, but they will come and pick it. These are some of the things that free cycling. We can
Right.
talk about this in a different video because there's so many ways you could free cycle,
Right.
and that's to declutter your house and just to create room for a better thing, right?
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
that's why. So let's move on to the fourth one. Fourth way is kind of a unique way. Every city or small town will have these shops. It's called consignment shops, right? The name is consignment shop. You just Google your city and consignment shop. You might see some of those in your city. And what like I have done that in when I was living in Georgia, right? There again, like I was trying to create another business here, right? I buy stuff cheaper, and then or I have extra stuff in my home. I just take it and put it in that store. Like, this is they rent a place, so it's just to take a big shop, right? Empty warehouse kind of thing, and then they will have a tiny compartments. It's like a cubes, right?
Right.
They will have a cubes kind of thing. They set up everything, and then they will rent a cube, one cube for 10% of the sale of the items. Like, say you put 100 items in there, you just go and put it there and
Oh,
put a price tag on it. You come out, you're not staying there, right? And then there will be a person in there, and then you'll have to have in the price tag you'll have to have your store name. Like, you could put whatever your name is, and then your price in there,
oh,
right? So when they ring up that, when somebody goes to the store, they will see every stall, different stall basically, and then they will take the item and ring up. They will write it down how much, what item got sold and how much they got it, and they will take 10% of the 10% of the total sale, right? So if you have 100 items, you sold it for $1,000 in a month, whole month. They will only take $100. They will give you $900.
okay.
So just the rent, it's like a rent for that area. That's it, right? And if nothing
Yeah.
is selling, you're not paying anything. So uh,
Right.
yeah, it's a good way to, like, if you have
Right.
some unique stuff. Those consignment shop always have some unique stuff, like, some handicraft stuff or something, unique stuff that you have. Just look for it. Just take a look. Just go there and take a look at what other people have, and then just if you think that your stuff could fit in there, or if you want to have another business there, that's also a good thing. Like, you could actually make a
Yeah.
little $1,000 extra just by doing some 5-10 hours of work in a month, right? So that's a great one. And the last one we want to talk about is the online selling, right? We talked about this a lot before. eBay. We talked, I think, about Amazon before a lot. But there are, like, if you have a used stuff, right? Used stuff and something that's opened, no boxes and stuff, always go with the eBay. So eBay is the channel. If you want to go with the online, right? eBay is the channel. There will be thousands of people looking at it, right? There are 7% of the sale in the U.S. E-commerce is from eBay. So there are people still buying a lot, millions of them from eBay, and they always look for something that they're not finding in other stores, like mainly Amazon, right? They go to
Right.
Amazon, they don't find it, they come to eBay, they find it cheaper, and some of the site actually shows up what's a Amazon price, what's the eBay price. So
Yeah.
eBay is always less because they're trying to compete with they each other, right? That's why
Right.
they just wanted to reduce keep the price less. eBay always a little bit less, and with free shipping and all this stuff, right? That's the main thing. Like, but only thing is, with your item you have to take a picture with the eBay, and sometimes the listing is already exists. If you have like a toys and stuff like that, listing already exists. You could sell a used toy, even like something really bad looking, some people still want to buy it because they wanted to get they're not finding that toy anywhere else, right? So that's a beauty of eBay. Like, I sold several things, even small, like a dirty stuff, they still want to buy it. Right.
Right.
So that's
No, good ones, Venkat. I want to draw all of our attention to the one that you have behind you, the globe. I had something similar to that. I bought for like $30 or somewhere. And like you said before, if you feel like you're not using it for more than 1 year, that means you don't need it. And I realized that I actually take much use of if I want to find some place on this earth or in this world, like geographically, I would simply go to Google Maps and check it out. Okay, I want to see where Ukraine is. I want to see where Madagascar is, and it's easier than turning the globe around. Yeah. And what I did was, okay, I'm not using it. I can easily use Google Maps for that, and get rid of the globe. And I
sold it for $30, right?
It's what?
$30. You sold it.
I bought it for $30, but I actually sold it for profit through offer.
It's actually 20. Yeah, it's only 25 some bucks. Like, people still buy it.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind. Like, you could probably sell it for the same price, but so always put a little bit high price, maybe $10 higher. That way, people ask for less, and they think that they got a deal. You could just negotiate that. And other sites I just want to mention that is a Poshmark. I haven't sold in Poshmark. It's just like eBay. Etsy is another one. Etsy.com, ETSY, and Amazon. So Amazon is most of the time is new stuff. If you're unopened, you can sell it on Amazon. You can list it with the Amazon seller app. Same with the eBay. eBay has a eBay seller app, right? You just install those eBay seller app, Amazon seller app. It's that way. You just scan the barcode if you have a barcode, and then just list it up right in your phone, and sometimes the item is already there in the listings, right? So you don't have to take pictures and stuff like that. Yeah. So that was the thing that's playing. Like, whenever I say some keywords, it automatically kicks in.
Oh, okay, so, very nice.
That's technology.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, I think that's all. These are different ways. We are actually trying to tell you guys that all these things. Well, the main reason behind all of these things is decluttering, right? And also making some cash out of it. So you could use that cash for some investment that we talked about in previous videos. And also decluttering helps you to do better things with the space that you have, right? So that,
and also you might have learned something new today too. Like, for me personally, Consignment shop and the Poshmark, Etsy, newer, definitely something new for me personally. And of course, you heard about eBay, Amazon. You can remind yourself, oh yeah, Amazon, if you have forgotten about these things, if you already know, but you've forgotten, this is a reminder from Venkat, from us, from Living Life Coaches, for you guys, reminders and some new.
Right. Oh yeah, I think the video got stuck. That's fine. So just to end this thing, guys, so we are actually creating all this quality content. We are spending a lot of time on this. We are actually doing a lot of homework and trying to organize these videos and all, just for you to get everything in one place, right? It's basically all the health, wealth, and relationship related items that makes you so successful in your life and takes your life to the next level. That is our goal. That's why we are working really hard. The only thing that we ask from you guys, just subscribe to the channel and like these videos and hit the bell icon for the for the next videos. It'll notify you, and leave a comment also so that we know how you feel about these videos.
Absolutely. That's the way that we can improve ourselves, and we can help more people. And please feel free to comment suggestions, any topics that you think that we should be discussing, anything you think. Please feel free to share with us. So and we'll be able to help more people and spread the good word around.
Right. Yeah, we will have 100 videos by the end of this year, and we are doing 2 videos a week, and just weekend and then also Wednesday. Like mostly Saturday, Sunday, one video, and then Friday another video. So just all of them will be focused on health, wealth, and relationship. Just to make as a life coach, as your life coach, we are trying to just give you everything about life, just to make your life better. That's all.
Yeah, and sometimes you might feel that these are simple things in life. These some of the things that you already know. That's true, but you get caught up with things and you tend to forget about things. Life happens, and I want you to. Two things can happen. Either you can take these videos point as a reminder service for yourself, or you can learn some new things, like Venkat showed us today about Poshmark, Etsy, and consignment shops.
Exactly, yeah. So just feel free to ask us anything that you don't understand or you wanted to know more about it, and we are here for you guys. And until next video, goodbye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.